Hello and welcome to the House of Azazel Tarot. This is going to be a week check-in. I meant to do one of these last week on Sunday, but I forgot. I got busy. I get busy. So I'm going to have this be instead like a 2-week check-in because basically it's been 2 weeks. So let's say like the last one, if you saw that one, that was like a 2-week check-in. So this will be the 2-week check-in for coming up this next week, which is, the September the 2nd to like the 15th, right? And there's a new moon in that time. So, yeah, I think it's tomorrow. There will be a new moon in Virgo, I think. And I will go ahead and do a new moon reading as well. So we'll get some of that started too. Am I getting my feet? All right. But yeah, there will be 4 piles to choose from. There's no piles to choose. The timestamps will be in the description. And I'm just going to pretty much go into the readings. It'll be a pretty simple 4-card thing. Story will come out and, just choose your pile by number or, by timestamp, whatever you like. And you can see what's going on in your 2 weeks ahead. So I'll get started on the readings. Thank you for being here. Like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy my reading style. And yeah, we'll get started on pile number 1. So let's go. All right, pile number 1, starting for your 2-week check-in. The first card we have out is it is the 6 of Pentacles reversed with success is what it says there. This looks like a bit of a down, a bit of a down moment in the next 2 weeks actually coming through. That new moon energy could have something to do with it. There's a new moon in Virgo. There may be a loss of a certain standpoint or something, a loss of a certain sort of idea. And this seems more physical because it is a Pentacles thing. It may be a lowness in funds or a lowness in ability to, just keep up the lifestyle with which you are currently working with. The next cards we have out, we have the Tower reversed. This looks like you were in kind of an upswing prior to this last 2 weeks going in. And that foundation, even though I would say with this Tower card, with this Tower reversed, there are some very good foundations you've been building in the last couple months or so. And I would say that it's just kind of hitting its peak right now, and that this 6 of Discs thing will likely work itself out, very luckily. Because I could see that this just having the foundation built around it already means that whatever you did get started, even if it was something you were over-accessing yourself on, that foundation will still stand. It'll still like live. Next card we have that came out with that is the 8 of Pentacles as well. So yes, you've been building something very new, pile 1, and you've been building well. You've been doing a very good job staying on your game pretty much. And it may have always felt like this sort of downfall was going to come, but just the fact that this is success, even in reversed, and it's the 6 of Pentacles, which is about having enough and having, what you need to kind of live and be of a giving nature. I would say that this lull won't last very long. This lull will, within the next 2 weeks, more than likely resolve itself. Let's see how it goes from there. Wow. See, next card we have out. We have the 8 of Cups reversed. This is very interesting because there's an emotional shift as well. And the emotional shift is possibly going back to something you thought you wouldn't have to put too much emotion into. You may have been pulling yourself away from over-investing emotionally into something, and you may find pretty much within this 2 weeks that you actually are able to go back there and be a little more inquisitive and be a little more open and allow yourself to kind of maybe continue on with a connection you thought might have been a failure as well, something that might have felt like it was going to dismantle but didn't dismantle. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles as well, I can just see someone here like working hard to keep their physical life and means pretty steady, and then not having the time for this at the time. But that might be shifting now. The time might be coming for that emotional shift, and that emotional shift might actually be something that's beneficial to this. We do have a card out immediately. I'm gonna get one more. We have a King of Cups reversed that popped out. This King of Cups reversed. This does feel like a I'm saying a backwards moving energy, but it's someone possibly coming back to make their emotional stance a little more clear. What next card do we have to go with that? Death reversed. Yeah, with the King of Cups reversed and the Death reversed, this feels a lot like a resurgence of something. I'm seeing now, like with this Six of Pentacles here, the failure of this success that didn't work out is already over. That's already done with. There may have just been a long sort of time period, I would say like a month, 2 months maybe, of just really failing in some physical area. That could definitely be work or school or even in a relationship, but I'm getting more that it is emotional, so it might be more relationship based. And in actuality, the way things were going in your material world, in every other aspect, was very positive. Like everything else was working out. Your foundations were being built well. So likely, more than likely, I would say school and work were going well, whereas an emotional sort of situation wasn't going as well. And that may have really been the only complaint, the only possible complaint. But this complaint is now getting worked out too in the next 2 weeks, luckily. Yeah, I can see this coming back around, and even if it's not going to turn into something perfect, there's something there that might have more stability to it. Something where it's like with this Tower reversed here, because this Tower, this is from the Before Tarot, where the foundation's still pretty good. The foundation's still pretty solid, right? And with that, I can see like, well, let's take a step back around. Let's make a step back around now that this is more foundational. We can work on that foundation too to make things a little stronger. So yeah, I see possibly in the next 2 weeks someone coming your way with this information, and it's probably something about how they feel or something they want to get out that they may have been holding in recently. And the Death reversed here is just sort of a revival. This is a revival of a situation that may have felt like it was already over, but in actuality, it's just getting started. So there you go, pile one. This is your 2-week reading for the coming 2 weeks of September. And, I'll like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the reading. Like, share, and subscribe if it resonated. Leave a comment. Tell me about your situation. And I'll see you in the next one, pile one. Thank you for being here. And yeah, see ya. We're gonna go on to pile two. All right, hello, pile two. Pile two, we're going to see now. The first card out in your reading for your 2 weeks ahead, we have the Five of Pentacles with worry. This could be a financial struggle. This could be just the thought of things possibly not working out, but there may be some actual things not working out in the next 2 weeks that makes it feel that way. Those things not working out, though, they don't look, terrible. It's, if anything, the worry is more of the issue here. Let's see. Let's get another card out to see where this is going. We have the World reversed. Ooh. All right, pile 2. Oh, I can see this. This possibly looks like a home change or something. A change in not just home, but like aspirations and goals or something. Your goals and aspirations might very much be coming into a need for change, and that might make the physical happenings of your life work out a little less, because once a major goal and aspiration kind of changes, then all of a sudden it's like the stuff you were doing doesn't work, and then the stuff you need to do needs to change, you know. Don't worry about it too much, and you know, I say that with the worry card out here, so it's really like Page of Pentacles is your next card out. That, yeah, there's a big shift here. There's a big shift here. There's a possibility that you get like a new job, or move out, or and it's just like it needs to be done. It needs to be done now, because you know, things have shifted in a way where it's like, oh, I really can't continue the same way. And it might happen pretty quickly. Like, this seems fast. This seems like very fast for something that's legitimately material. Okay, we got a few cards on the last one. Let's see how this story is going. Let's see. So for your next 2 weeks, next we have the Empress reversed. With the Empress reversed here, let's pull out the rest. Hold on. The Empress reversed, we have the Four of Swords, Temperance, and the Knight of Cups. Can you see all those? Yes. The Knight of Cups reversed. Okay. This, probably in the latter half, like the last week or something, you may be noticing over the first week and then into the next week, that you actually maybe don't have the energy for something. You don't have the, honestly, it's such a change. It's not even that you don't have the energy, it's that the energy is gone now. The energy is like dissipated from you. This could be like burnout or something. You may get burnt out on something and just be sort of in a place where it's like, oh, I don't know if I can actually continue. This level of burnout is pretty high. With the Four of Swords, I'm seeing a big need for rest there. Temperance. This is another thing about it going quickly though, because even though Temperance is patient, there's a fast change that happens, an alchemical process that happens within the rest. Followed by the Knight of Cups reversed. This is a shift in the importance of things. What you are now deeming more important for yourself emotionally and for your well-being. There's a shift here. And it actually seems closer to what you might need in your life, what you might truly like want to be paying attention to and want to be focusing on. But it comes at this big cost, this big like burnout, that really changes the way things go for you. This big shift here. It's like you're really on your way out of something. And, you know, I as much as worry is here, I really don't want to worry you, because it doesn't, it feels big, but it shouldn't feel stressful. You know, and I guess it's so hard, because I guess it should feel stressful, but that stress is leading you to something good, you know, like, I hate the way that works. I wish everyone could just not be stressed about everything and everything could just go an easy way. But that's not always the case. And here, even though this looks like a fast change, an immediate noticing even of exactly what's wrong, what you're lacking, and what needs to be refocused on, even though all of that is happening, yeah, I guess it's going to be a bit stressful and it's going to be a bit worrisome. But it happens fast. It gets done pretty quickly. And your priorities do get set straight here. You may have been, yeah, just aiming for some of the wrong goals. And instead of like, you may not have really noticed that they were the wrong goals, you know? And once this like occurs and you're like, okay, now I see what the right goals are. Now I see where I need to pay more attention to myself and give for myself more, and what needs to change, to get me more situated to where I'm going. Once that happens, then it's like, oh, of course, I know exactly what shift to make. I know exactly where to go. And it can happen pretty quickly. Yeah, with this Page of Pentacles, even that's, the Pentacles are slower cards, but still, this seems fast. The pages are like the fastest because they have the most youth and energy to get things done, right? So, yeah, I believe in you, Pile 2. I'm sending you good prayers and good energy because, if you're going through something like this, then you definitely need it. If you're going through, something where it's like, this might be a struggle, like, like if it feels like you've been struggling, but really getting by, the struggle's about to be over. There's maybe one more little push through the just, can I get it? Can I get it? And it's really the shifting, it's really the notice of where the burnout is. Once you're like, okay, it's this I can't stand anymore. It's this I don't have the energy anymore. Then that shift occurs pretty quickly. And it's interesting because it could turn out to be something so much better than it feels like the words are making it sound, because like I was getting that this could be like moving out or something, or that this could be like a new job or something, and in a sense those are good things. But we put like little just stresses on them because they're stressful situations, but they have positive outcomes. Sometimes stressful situations just have positive outcomes, and I see positive outcomes here, so good on you for that, Pile 2. This is the reading for your next 2 weeks coming up, this September 1st to September 15th. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching the reading. If you enjoyed my reading style, feel free to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me about your situation, and I'll see you in the next reading. All right, we're moving on to Pile 3. Hello, Pile 3. Let's pull your first card for the next 2 weeks ahead. Let's see. All right, first card out. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. The Eight of Cups reversed did show up for Pile 1 as well. It was in another spot, but just so you know. Let's see. This Eight of Cups is called indolence. Indolence, if you don't know, basically just means stagnancy, like, and especially like the feeling of being stagnant, just being like, I'm indolent right now. I am just down, and that's the vibe right now. I'm just down right now, But with indolence reversed here, this feels like an emotional boredom being rid of or something. This feels like something that was getting emotionally boring starts feeling a little more, exciting. So some excitement might come through. Some excitement might come through for you, especially some sort of emotional excitement. And it may get you going. It may get you in a creative state or a connective state. Let's see. Next we have the Six of Pentacles, which I think also came out in Pile 1. I believe it was the first card. So these kind of switch places. With the Six of Pentacles here, I'm seeing that you may want to give to people more. You may Wow, actually, this is interesting. You may want to reinvest your emotional energy as you give it out physically. So you may want to, you may feel a desire to sort of change who you're spending time with, or change who you're giving your energy to. And there may be just, and it could be like a group or something of people that feel like they deserve more of your attention, or are just better fit for your attention than somewhere else. We have the Ace of Wands and the Star card, if I can. Boom. Better, yes, alrighty. We have the Ace of Wands and the Star card that came out here. With the Star, yeah, I am getting sort of an understanding that you have, sort of just a situation may occur. It may not even be a situation. It may just be a sort of, a realization that you have been putting out more for others than you have been getting back for yourself. This realization may just naturally sort of shift and change to change things for your, like, the flow of emotional energy, like okay, well, it seems like I get more when I give here than it does when I give there, right? And that may just be a really grounding factor for you that goes, okay, well, I'm just going to give to the place that gives more, because when I get more, that's good for me and good for others, So with the Ace of Wands here, this is a passionate, fiery change. It happens really quickly. You may do it on a whim, where you're just like, you see some people and you're just like, oh, actually, I want to hang out with them, and you might even leave another, like, literal group or something, where it's like, I want to hang out with you guys, but I actually want to hang out with these people, more, or something. There's just something I want to do over there because that's important to you. You may feel a sense of importance come through. Hold on one second. All right, I'm back. Sorry, I was hot. So I moved my fan. You may feel a sense of importance come through with a group of people. You may feel a sense of importance come through with a community that you feel just a little bit closer to, or something. And like, what's interesting here is there's excitement, so the excitement might be very important, because it might be giving more to you than the other way of being. And the other way of being here feels like it was more, physically happening. You may have been more in the physical space with these other energies. And, and it may have just been like, we're all in the same space, so of course. But this may be like well, even if we are in the same space, there's other people in the space, or, there's another space that might be more beneficial to you. So, yeah, there might be a shift or change in where you're putting your energy, who you're putting your energy into. And it may give you more passion within the next 2 weeks, and more fulfillment. Let's see. Last card we have coming out here is the Six of Swords. With the Six of Swords, yeah. I'm actually seeing not total losses on whoever other energy sources or energy people, or whatever the other group is. It feels like there's not a total loss here. It feels like there's understanding, even, like, we get it. And some of them will, like, even, like, possibly be like, oh, I feel I might fit in there too. It's not like, it's this may even be like the blending of a group or something. The blending of a group, which is very cool. because this doesn't feel like isolated or like you have to choose one over the other. It feels more like oh, well, yeah, we have our energy over here, and then they have their energy over here. And what it is like we can actually bridge that gap too. Like you can have some energy over there, and we can see how we all kind of vibe, and it's interesting because it feels very connective. It feels so connective. Um, yeah, it feels very like as you move into understanding how you want to connect and who you want to connect with, everyone else also in each area also goes like, oh, okay, so that's more how we can connect as well. Like, I can connect with them, they can connect with me, we can all get to know each other, we can be friends, ha ha. So this actually seems really, really wonderful because it looks a lot like friendships. It looks a lot like working together with people and giving and receiving, and being beneficial and good to the well-being of like all and kind of the whole group. And things kind of get familial in here. This feels a bit like family, but I don't know, it also doesn't feel like actual physical family, but but it just feels familial, and that's very cool. So you could get kind of really together in a group, get familial, get creative, get emotional, get understanding. You could get all these things in the next 2 weeks coming up. So that's what I see for you, pile 3. Like, share, and subscribe if you like my reading style. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Leave a comment, tell me your experience. How's it going for you? And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Hello, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Let's get your first card out and see what's going on. You have 2 cards. We have the Knight of Cups and the Fool. The Knight of Cups reversed. I believe there was a Knight of Cups reversed. Sorry. I believe there was a Knight of Cups reversed in the second pile, in the second reading. So, if you want to check that out, it's up to you. It's all you. So yeah, we have the Knight of Cups reversed and the Fool. Yeah, I'm seeing oh, I remember now. I remember what that Knight of Cups was about. Or that was a Knight of, or that was a King of Cups. Don't worry about the King, the Knight, and other readings. Worry about this reading. In this reading, I'm seeing this Knight of Cups as a person. This could be you, this could be another person. The Fool is also this same person. It doesn't feel like 2 people. This feels like one person that is trying to maybe rekindle some sort of thing or start something new where they may have messed up in the past. Let's see. So we can get more into what exactly this past energy is. So we got the King of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this is wild that it's really, really one person right here. Yeah, this is someone who may have acted like they had it all. Acted like they didn't need something, acted like they didn't want something, and this may have just not been the case. You know what I mean? This may have just not been the case. Let's go a little further in. Hold on. But they may have put up a very good front. Yeah, we have the 3 of Cups reversed here. They may have been putting up a big front on wanting nothing, on wanting absolutely nothing. But this feels like they did want something, and maybe they didn't even know they wanted something, but they wanted something. And with the Three of Cups reversed here, it's like now they're sort of in the consequence phase. Oh, this is so sad. Sorry, this is sort of in the consequence phase where, like, they're realizing that they missed out on a lot of like opportunities. They just didn't take them, and it's kind of isolated them. That really sucks. Because this is all coming in really as one person, but they want a new start. They want something new here. They want to make a change. They want to do something different. They want to make a bold little move, a little jump, a little leap of faith. Let's see what these last targets. I might get more than one because this is interesting. All right, 3 came out. That King of Pentacles not knocked over. Let's see. The first 2 out are the 2 of Cups and the Death reversed. Yeah, this is really lining up to one of the other readings. Maybe pile 1 or something. And wasn't there another one? There was another one, right? There was a 3rd card. Was it this one? I might have just put it over. We'll see what it is in a second. Yeah, this is some sort of like a, hey, I'm sorry, can we start over? 2 of Cups here, Death reversed. Yeah, like, hey, I don't know why I let it go that far. Can we start over? They kind of thought the beginning was, I don't know, like not real or something. They thought the beginning wasn't real or something. Like, and now they're kind of noticing like, oh, the beginning was the beginning? I didn't think that was real. Like, what? Let's see, this last card, the Chariot. So we'll put that. The Chariot. Yeah, I'm seeing bold action. I'm seeing sort of a self-understanding that has happened where they're like, okay, I actually need to move in this direction. I couldn't actually just hold that back. I couldn't actually just, pretend things weren't real or pretend things weren't happening, because they're going forward, but it feels like as if they're so used to going maybe so fast or something that now they're like, oh, I need to circle back around and take this a little slower. That's what I'm seeing here. This is more than likely a friend story, more than likely a love story. This is about, and it's really, really about one person that I guess is going to be encompassing your next 2 weeks in some way. They're just going to be around in your next 2 weeks, trying to make this reconciliation, trying to sort of shift things for the better, maybe get a little more real with just themselves and others, and just letting themselves be open and vulnerable. So that's coming through in the next 2 weeks. There's some open vulnerability coming from someone who may have just not wanted to put that energy in at the beginning, or couldn't put that energy in at the beginning, and now there's just some shifts happening, some changes happening, and that's, a really good sign. That's a really good sign to maybe, do hear them out, let them see what's going on or whatever, and yeah, that's what I'm seeing for your next 2 weeks coming up, pile 4. Thank you for being here. Like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed the reading, if you enjoy my reading style. Leave a comment, tell me your story, tell me how it's going for you. And this is the reading for the next 2 weeks, September 1st to September 15th. So goodbye, and I'll see you in the next reading.